Hello, hello. How is everybody? All right, we are back. I'm excited. So, I believe we end at 19. I don't know if that means we get to go through the 19th year and then it ends, or if we just turn 19 and the game's over. Uh, right now we are 16, so by the end of the stream we'll be 17. Or we'll be in year 17, so we'll see. Oh, hey, Nem's actually out and about.
Now, remember, it it's about being a teenage exocolonist. So the moment you turn 20, the game just shuts off.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So we do probably make it all the way through 19. It's just after that teen is gone, nope, we're done. We gotta get out of there.
It's game over. You're done.
You can just hug him, which is very funny to me. It's just free friendship with Rex if you just go and hug him.
Free hugs.
Free hugs. What about you? What would she. What would they like? Maybe flowers? Maybe egg? Both of them look good. I adore them. I just love everything about their design. I believe there's probably a store here since this is where Mars keeps hanging out. Visit the supply depot. Let's see if we can buy something useful. Yeah, I have a lot of kudos. We could buy pretty much anything right now. I'm guessing these cakes are good for friendship. That's
I
pretty
mean,
insane.
I'd appreciate a random free cake.
I know you would. Draw one extra card is pretty good, but that's like 300 kudos. Plus 5 toughness and plus 1 bonus to pairs. My toughness is doing okay, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 to those cards. Hang on. Let me look at what we have already. Nope, gear. These are locked. I need to get a new perk, which I assume is probably these stats I need to boost to get the new perks.
What? No.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. The Plas Cutter. That's just plus 5 to challenges. I probably have enough points to take that off, don't I?
Probably. As long as you have something better, anyway.
Plus 1 skill on challenge win. Plus 5 bonus to strats. I could do that. Yeah, my animals is high enough that it doesn't matter if I take that one off or not. I mean, plus 1 to all flushes is decent, but I could just get straight up plus 5 to challenges. Plus 5 on bonus straights. This is good because I do a lot of combat stuff, I guess? Is it a combat challenge? No, combat is a specific. No, that's just straight up plus 10 to combat, which would push me back past the threshold, but I don't know if it actually gives me the stats for that. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, it's the purple part. Nice. Sorry, I'm just messing around with my gear now. Yeah, let's just do this.
Mixing and matching. Got a style on your enemies.
So, visit the depot. Is there anything for brain? Reasoning, organizing, engineering, or biology? Biology, I'm not too worried about. We're pretty good on that one. Persuasion. Because I've actually got decent social stats right now. So I was really hoping for the ones I'm weak in. Autoplay best hand. That's hilarious. Combat. Or do we only get special cards? Well, that one's biology. Plus 5 empathy? Oh, that's the very top one. Okay. And then persuasion's also one of those. Let's get the biology card, because having a little extra. I mean, biology's the one we actually have stats in, but it's fine. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to spend money on. We'll leave it for now. Hi, Mars. I should probably talk to you, huh? I guess if I really wanted to, I could buy stuff to meet their requirements. I'd need something pretty high for Mars.
Yeah.
Let's go see Pops. How's it going, Dad? Not much to say. Cal among the herd. Biology of 80. I think I've been spreading my stats a little too. I say that, and then you look at my combat stats, and it's like, yeah, you've been spreading your stats, all right. But yet I still
Yeah.
can't beat you. It's all the stats I don't have maxed. Then there's Nim. Yeah, I don't think I can meet anyone's challenges right now. What is yours? Creativity of 80 or higher. Is everyone at 80 except for Mars?
Probably.
I'm coming in for another hug. Can you just keep hugging him? It's so funny. Okay.
Infinite hug chain.
Engineering or... I'm trying to decide if I really want to work on a specific thing or try and get everyone up, because I don't have a lot of time left if we've only got 3 years left.
Yeah.
My creativity is getting high, so, and I really like Nomi, so I might just lean towards getting more more friendship with Nomi and getting my creativity up. Stress is low, so we should be good to just go off and do stuff. This is biology. I don't think this is going to give me. Tangent. Engineering and reasoning. It doesn't give me, I mean, it does give me stats that I really do need, but it's only in one in both. No, it's 2 reasoning, 1 engineering. Friendship with Tangent and Nomi Nomi. And I do want friendship with Nomi Nomi. But I feel like I've also been ignoring Nem. And Nem needs a friend. More than ever right now. Whatever, let's go hang out with Nem. I'm sure she could use some hangout time. Plus, I guess we could get some friendship with Face. Relax on the walls. Defense training. Oh, right. Plus, we're boosted on strength checks for the next 3 months, so we might as well take advantage of that, huh? Gives us 2 in combat, 1 in animal, which is negligible now. 2 bravery. Bravery is up there. And toughness. Toughness is also one I could be getting points in. Oh, I would immediately get the next threshold if I do toughness. Sure, let's do this one. The sports ball pitch hasn't been the same since Calm died. Red's the coach now, but he doesn't care as much as Calm did. He's more concerned with getting sports ball players to sign up for Defense Force. You show up for practice and spot Vase and Rex on the pitch, standing with a healthy distance between the 2 of them. Vase is surrounded by a group of friends, and Rex is bobbing a sports ball on his head and chest. Nim is here as well. She's wearing Calm's old sports ball jersey. Rhett picks her as captain for one team, and you as the other. Who do you pick for your team, Rex? Hands down, Rex. He's just a cool dude. Popularity doesn't matter in sports ball, you think. Rex pops the ball under his arm and saunters over, ignoring the venomous look Vase gives him. Nim chooses Vase right away. Well, guess what, Nim? I'm great at these challenges, you know, when it doesn't give me all my blue cards. Okay, that one becomes a physical red. I can do this. We've got this. Let's do this. It got a +5. My B. No, I've got this. Put... Oh, right, it counts as a yellow card. That's funny. I mean, I could probably work with this for now. Yeah, we'll probably be fine. Oh my god, why am I getting all these cards? Plus, I got the gem card. Dang it. Okay. Give me my red ones. Thank you. Do I have a log? Do I have a log? I don't have a log. Oh wait, no, that's technically the egg, but I don't want to give away the egg. I can finagle this. Just let me think for a second. Put the red in. There we go. Yeah, we win. Bump that jump
Victory.
yourself. Oh, I got 2. Yay, Nim. You and Rex whipped the butts of Vase and Nim and everyone else on their team. You cheated, Vase complains. Come on, Solana and Dogboy against me and Nimmy? How's that even a contest? He storms off with the pitch, venting about how the game was rigged for weaker players because sports ball isn't a real game. Oh man, what a sore loser. Nim comes over. I think you did well, she says. Good work out there? Rex goes to give her a high five, but she looks towards where Vase disappeared and shakes her head. Yay. The sun rises again after glow, heralding a new year. It's your 16th birthday. You wake in your new quarters, blinking into the watery sunlight. Dust motes float through the air, and you take a moment to enjoy the perfection of your bed while you listen to the sounds of the colony waking up outside. So much has happened in 1 year. Just a few short months ago, you thought your life was over. Now it's better than ever. There's plenty of food, and the colony's safe. You even have your own bedroom. You're considering snoozing until your dad wakes up when your reverie is interrupted by someone sitting on my balcony. Hey, Dis! He's on your balcony? How did he get up there? You're finally awake, Dis says, slipping off your railing. Thought you were going to sleep away your whole birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. Aw. Oh, is it whoever you have, like, highest gonna be the one that does
Probably.
this? That's cute. You watch the sunrise in companionable silence. Your dad wakes up shortly after that, and you order up a traditional birthday breakfast feast. He gives you a big squeezy hug and tells you he's proud of you. I'm so proud of you for living to 16. Thanks, Dad. Thanks. I know that's not what I meant, but it came off that way. It's very funny. I think that scene would have been adorable with Nim. This game makes me want to replay it. So many, like, I want to just play and see what every ending I can get is, or every, like, scene. And that would probably take forever. But I won. High five!
Because it would be fun.
I don't think I've actually ever gone person to person to see if they have a specific thing to say to you on your birthday, but it doesn't look like they do. You got 5 hydrates. Gotcha. How are you today, Fi?
5. Count 'em.
I'm glad all of those are working. I forgot to test them before stream. You're sad? Why are you sad?
Why, indeed.
Hi, Mars. I have a bunch of these. Let me see if she likes it. Yeah, she likes it. She likes yellow flowers. A cheap gift. I suppose it'll look good in my hair. Thank you. Aww. I think Mars is a decent person. I just think I need to actually get more bond with her to actually see that side of her.
Probably.
Just in a mood, I guess. I understand that. Coming in for another hug. That's funny. It only gives you the friendship once, but that makes sense. That's hilarious. Okay. um, is this judgmental to give him a log?
Man, I mean, God, is it racist to give a dog person a stick? I
Stick?
don't
Yeah.
know.
That's what I was thinking. I'm kind of curious. Oh, he likes it though.
Dogs
He
always like
says
their
it!
sticks.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. I love it. Whoa. Why do you have a bubble I can talk to you? Oh, can we just hang out now? You find Rex
You
playing
might have
cards.
gotten his friendship high enough already. Yeah, I mean, you get free friendship from hugs.
I do. Well, he only gave me two free friendship from hugs. I didn't get any more after that. So he's just okay. So it's at the first heart by the looks
I
of it.
mean, you did hang out with him during the sports ball.
Yes, we hung out with him during sports ball. I mean, Rex is just a cool dude. You find Rex playing cards by himself in the lounge with an actual physical deck of cards. Why is he always by himself? I don't understand. He looks up at you as you approach and visibly brightens when he sees you, sitting up straight with his dog-like ears on alert. Oh, hey, Zalana, he exclaims. How's it hanging? You want to play a game with me? Sure, what kind of game? It's called Bottoms Up, he explains. We both play a card from our hand we think is lower than the one the other person is playing, and the person with the lowest card wins. If you win, you get the number of points that are on your card. Plus, you get to take the loser's card and add it to your hand. Interesting. So you want to play a low card to win, but if you play your high cards at the right time, you get a lot of points. It's a game of compromise. I used to play it all the time back on the Helio, but now everyone's here and, realizing their big dreams of being heroes and saving humanity, Rex says, rolling his eyes with good-natured grin. Soldiers love to gamble, Rex says. You know that thing you use here, kudos? We could bet some kudos on it, or maybe we can bet something more interesting. What's more interesting? Is 20 kudos okay? How about 100 kudos? Go big or go home. Hey, big spender. Yeah, of course. Whatever you feel comfortable with is fine by me. He winks. Oh, that's a cute scene. That's really cute. Oh, I get to actually play. I guess that's fair. Shuffles the card, deals half the deck to each of you, and begins playing the game. The best thing about this game is that it's not very hard to play, Rex says, scooping up his winning cards. It's all about how well you know the other person. And, well, we don't know each other very well yet. So, what do you want to know about me? Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like this whole scene.
Rex is a very amicable person, you see.
Yeah. Enough talking. Let's play the game. What are your plans for the future? What do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do for fun? Talk to people, mostly, Rex says, and puts down a low card to win the hand. I like to see what everyone's doing and help them with the stuff if I can. I just really like being around other people, like doing whatever they're doing. Aw. Oh, and cuddling, of course. I love cuddling and running and chasing stuff. He rubs the soft inner part of his ear and smiles sheepishly. Have you made any friends? Oh, yeah, of course, Rex says. He looks happy. All the adults are much nicer than the ones I grew up with. Like, they care so much about how and why they do stuff. I love being around them. And the other teens are like, whoa, you guys are so cool. And M&A and Tang are so passionate. Cal's a solid sweetheart. And Mars is like a galactic level hottie. Wow. He trails off lost in thought. Oh, and that disc guy seems interesting too. Rex is just like a little little ball of sunshine, isn't he? Rex blinks at you.
Yes, he is male Nem.
He's male Nim. I don't know. Since Calm died, Nim hasn't been as much of a ball of sunshine.
I mean, there's a good reason for that, though.
Now, Cal has always been a little ball of sunshine too. But yes, Nim, I hope she'll get better, but she's also in her teenage years, so we'll see how it goes. I still love her. She's still one of my favorites. Oh wow, big question. I don't know. I think if I stayed on the Heliopause, I probably would have ended up becoming a soldier like everyone else, but planet side? He smiles to himself as he puts down a high card. I can do anything. I've always liked making things with my own hands, and I like to make other people happy. Maybe I can do something with that. Alright, let's play the game. You play the rest of the cards, staying fairly even in points until Rex is left with only one card, and you have two. You're trailing, but not by much. If you play your low card for an easy win, you'll gain enough points to make it a draw. If you gamble on the slightly higher card in your hand, you might lose entirely, but you could win. What do you do? You have to have empathy of 41 or greater to be able to check him for tells. That's funny. I mean, I'm not using kudos a whole bunch. Let's play the high card and see what happens. You put down your higher of two cards, and Rex shouts, "Are you for real?" He laughs. "That was a really risky play. You're lucky I only have a high card left." He turns over his card. It's even higher than yours. You win the game by a comfortable margin. Oh, alright, we got a lot of kudos now. Rex links your holopalms and transfers your winnings. It's good to see It's a good thing I love helping so much, he laughs. You could rack up kudos pretty fast.
Gamble with Rex. Gain a lot of money.
Well, that's fun. Oh, too soon to give another gift. That makes sense. Another hug! No. We won't do that. Engineering of 40? Really, bud? Okay. I got you. Alright, I absolutely have to give them something so I can see theirs. Do you like flowers? You like berries? I do genuinely want to give them the Xeno egg, but I only have one, and I need it, so. Flower. They're okay with it. +1. Still only a half. Dang. Looks a little surprised. You bought me a gift, they exclaim. Just just because? OMG, Solana, thank you. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. I think I already gave something to Mars. Yeah. Alright. That's with Rex. I bet you the cake is probably a really good one. I know I'm probably splitting my friendship too much, but more friends is better. Combat animals and friendship with those two. Sure, let's go for it. You've heard Security Chief Red is on the lookout for lookouts. That is, for kids to chill out on top of the walls all afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class. He gives you a once-over, your eyes narrowed. Alright, he says. Look over there, at the end of the field. What does that sign say? Read it aloud. You can read the sign easily. It says, if you could read this, your eyesight is 20/20. Huh, what a weird sign. What does that mean? Rhett nods in approval. Good, you passed. Come by next month and I'll put you in the roster.
I mean, your perception is maxed out. You easily see it.
I wonder if that actually factored into that. Oh, it probably did, because it was a check that was like, it showed the muscles, so my brain's always like combat check or toughness check or something. I forget perceptions in that group.
Yeah, it probably was a you have to have perception high enough sort of thing, but you definitely do. If I remember right, you have a bonus for straights based off of your little guy.
Yeah, for straights.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could do that. That doesn't win it for me, though.
Replace that one with a 2.
Which one?
So that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did I not have that?
No, you had 1, 1, 3, 4, 5.
I thought this one just changed into whatever made it work.
It apparently favors going with the same suit over going with straight, so that's weird.
Hey, look, perfect match.
There we go. Yeah, 15 points straight. . 15 points straight. 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 15 points strai
I'm so close. Alright, one more of doing this. Lake quiet. Oh yeah, defense training's a thing now. Or is it lookout duty? It's lookout duty.
Yep. Which
I don't need that! It's perception
yeah.
in animals!
I was gonna say it's like the one you don't need.
I guess we'll do this one again. No, not sports ball. That one. There's so many people training in self-defense today. You have to break out into stations. What do you want to work on today? Smash things with your fists. Bird space helmet training? I don't even know what this is. So let's find out. Nim's been studying videos of her other martial arts and wants to learn some sweet dance moves to show off in class. She needs a partner and you jump at the chance. Heck yeah, I'll spend time with Nim. Brett watches you both, a skeptical look on his face. What does this have to do with self-defense, he says. The point of all this isn't to have fun, it's to learn how not to die. Whatever, you're too busy learning how to do a sick handspin to pay attention. He rolls his eyes and stalks away, muttering about how you're wasting your time and you feel more in control of your body. You feel more in control of your body, though, which is undoubtedly going to help you in an actual fight. Definitely. 7. Game is like you've already beaten it. Hey! Perfect 32.
It was like, stop, it's already dead.
I mean, I could have gotten 3 stars on it, but +3 to combat. No, +5 to combat. 3 from 1 challenge. Yeah, nice. Alright. That should have been the last month of that buff, so we can go work on other stuff now. Ooh, it's early pollen. We probably need to go and check on Dad. Draw an extra
Indeed.
card at the start of the challenge. Cool. And that was for hitting combat. I'm trying to figure out when this marker is. Is it at like 65? So toughness would hit it next? No, bravery's at 65, so it must be 66.
Yeah.
Hey, Nem. What you doing? Nothing? Okay. Let's see. How are you doing, Vase? Are we friends yet? Are we friends yet? Or, nope. We're not friends yet. Nope, there's this. How you holding up, Dad? You're not dying from pollen, right? You spot your dad playing cards with 2 of the other agriculturalists. You don't recognize the game, but you watch your dad throw down his hand and groan, then peel off his shirt and toss it into Spies. I'm literally losing my shirt over here, he says, and his 2 friends laugh uproariously. Your dad wipes his eyes, chuckles, and then sees you. Oh, hey, Solana, you need something?
Apparently you didn't inherit your poker face from your dad.
I did not. I would be like, I wonder what he would feel like if he knew we were gambling with our kudos. And then I was like, no, he'd be the one that's cool with it. Our mom would have probably been upset. I'm looking around just to see if there's stuff laying on the ground. Okay, trying to think what I want to work on. I would like to get that bravery up just to see whatever perk I get, but I really need to work on these stats. Hello. If I was smart, like tangent. Maybe it's okay to take a break, just a little one. What are you working on? Homework assignments. Gotcha. You know what? Let me go buy her a cake. Let's see how well the cake works. I haven't used my kudos. I bought a cake. You know what? Just for good measure, I'll buy 2 and give 1 to Mars. Mostly because I've known Mars this entire game and still haven't, like, made a good friendship with her. It didn't impress her much. Let's see if Nomi likes it. Cake? I think the cake is probably just a guarantee. Not yet. We'll get there. Alright, where was I? I think I was able to make friends with Nomi over here at the same time that I make friends with Tangent. Engineering? Correct.
Correct.
Engineering and reasoning, which are both brain stats, so that's good. Let's do that. You and Nomi are doing independent study after hours when they stand up from their beanbag chair and do a little victory dance. Yes, they shout. It worked. Look, Solana. They throw something into your hollow screen. The intro for the game, QQ Bishonen Q. All right. Comes up on screen, and Congruence's full room hollow projector decorates the walls with blue skies and rolling green hills. Peppy battle music fills your ears. Nomi claps their hands proudly. I installed it on the classroom mainframe, they exclaim. It's so much faster, there's no latency at all. Oh, that's funny. Suddenly, the lights go out. Nomi screeches and hangs to you in the dark. The lights flicker back on, but only for a few seconds at a time before going dark again. The temperature drops. The hollow projectors no longer display the lush meadows, but instead a ramshackle wooden cabin with various horrible implements hanging on the walls. Hello, children. Oh no, Nomi moans. I must have installed it into Congruence's memory. She's being affected by the game's code. Oh my god.
You what?
Congruence's hollow projection appears in the middle of the room. She's facing away from you, but when she slowly turns around, you're horrified to see that her face is smeared away and featureless. Do you want to play? Oh my gosh! Yeah. Oh my god! An unnatural growling noise fills the room. Nomi squeaks and hides behind you. But it doesn't matter. The noise is everywhere, surrounding you. Congruence's hollow projected form flickers and becomes a shaggy manticore with glowing eyes, and then it's gone. A howl echoes off the walls. The hunt is on. You and Nomi fight your way through Congruence's hollow projected nightmare, encountering beasts the likes of which you've only seen in books from Earth. They stalk you through the misty forests and trap you in dank-looking cellars. They scream and moan and cry and howl. You've never been so scared from a hollow game. It feels so real. I didn't make this, Nomi says, their chest heaving as they look around for the next creature. This isn't even in the game I installed. Congruence, the manticore reappears, a ghoulish apparition. Is this what you wanted? No, this is Congruence fucking with us. That's definitely Congruence fucking with us.
Most likely.
No, Nomi screams. Solana, what do we do? So if we had a higher engineering, we could just fix Congruence. But we at least have the persuasion to apologize.
I'm terribly sorry.
You repent profusely for hacking in and messing with Congruence's system files. Besides you, Nomi bows deeply to the hologram monster and promises to never, never do it again. If only it would stop hunting them and make this scary game end. The lights flicker back on and Congruence's hollow projection smiles cheerily. You solved my puzzle, she chirps, and plays a recording of cheering and clapping. I thought simply telling you not to install unimproved software would be boring, she continues. You'll certainly remember this lesson.
Good old AI fucking with you.
Nomi clutches their chest. Yeah, for sure, they say. I'm never doing that again. That's hilarious. I love this game. Card gets +2. Ba, ba, ba.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yep. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, +1 if this is the highest value. I see. I see. I see. Put that there and that there. Oh, it's not the highest. +1 if this card... What am I doing? Hang on. Why? Oh, because I had it on +2. That's why it was like that. Okay. We're fine.
Yeah.
But to keep that, I have to do something like that, which is very silly. Oh, no.
Quite so.
I don't think I'm going to win this battle of trying to keep this being the highest card. Because
No,
apparently if
because
it
anything
ties...
5 or higher will immediately knock it down.
Anything I put there is just going to mess up the whole thing.
Yeah, that's honestly in a really inconvenient spot. You're able to pass at least.
Yeah. More engineering, more reasoning, and friendship with Nomi and Tangent. This got reasoning and engineering. So I don't think we got any. Yeah, we're still really low on those stats. Ooh. You're awoken by the buzzing of your holopalm. It's a colony-wide alert. You rub your eyes and ponder the thickness of the air and seeping into your bedroom through the open veranda door. It's an ominous but beautiful sight. The seasonal pale pink haze has turned into a deep fuchsia with scintillating silver sparkles floating through it. The shimmer. Thankfully, you've all been inoculated against the shimmer because this looks like a bad year for the airborne spores. Wait, did the new people get... Did we treat the new people? To be safe, you stay inside and seal your door and windows tightly. You spend time playing hologames with your dad. After a couple of days, the pollen fog passes without incident. Mid-pollen. Let's see. I like that Mars likes the yellow flowers more than she liked the cake. Hey Dis, how you been doing, bud? I haven't talked to you a lot. Look at them, Dis says, gesturing to a squad of soldiers as they jog around the perimeter of the colony. They don't even know they're already dead. Dis, come on! He laughs without smiling. Stupid. Why do they even bother fighting? Oh, Dis.
Dis, stop being a nihilist.
I don't think he's going to. At least not yet. I'm assuming whoever you pick as your best friend at the beginning, you get bonuses towards, like, befriending them. I think that's what
probably.
that choice was. Let's see how Cal's doing. I haven't talked to him in a bit. I'm also kind of upset that they haven't, like, told me if his little worm is doing okay. Because I remember us having a discussion about how he might have to have it let it go. But I never got confirmation on that. 2 biology and organizing. We could do that. It might work. I think tending to the animals might have us go check on his little buddy too.
That's a possibility, yeah.
We're gonna do this one. Your dad introduces you to the little lab they have set up in one of the greenhouses. It's incredible, he says, with gesturing all around him. We're surrounded by alien flora and we know practically nothing about it. What's edible, what's medicine, what we can make fibers with or build or use in ways we haven't thought of yet. He beams at you. You and me, we're gonna find out, my little potato. Your dad directs you to a research bench. And here's where you'll be working. The bench is buried under samples and beakers and weird-looking alien sprouts. More than just a sample table, the analysis bench is covered with buttons and little holes you could put things into. Stick something in a hole. Stick something in a hole. You put one of the seedlings into a small slot on the table. A little door slides shut, then reopens. A loud burr noise startles you. Oh no, you broke it, your dad laughs. Nah, just kidding. You're fine. Good instincts, kiddo. There is no on switch. Yep, you looked everywhere. Press a button at random. You mashed all the table buttons until yo, kiddo. It's congruence. The friendly ship's computer beams at you from her own holoscreen set into the bench. Of course she's here. She's the guardian of all knowledge in the colony, after all. You wonder who she got yo from. Your dad laughs. Don't tell anyone, but congruence is the real brains of the operation, he confesses, though it's not like it's a secret. She'll make sure we don't do anything super dangerous, which means you and I get to focus on experimentation. If you follow the rules and stick to what you already know, you won't learn anything new, so don't be afraid to try stuff. You bring your mushwood samples to the table and you're going to study these revolutionize the use of mushwood lumber. Maybe. +1 for each gem on other cards. You examine the mushwood under a microscope and take notes on its cellular structure. Part of the reason it needs to be harvested and wet is because the cells get saturated so they lose structural integrity and turn into, well, mush during glow. Studying the exact process by which the cells take water leads to a breakthrough. It might be possible to hack the process and stop the mushwood trees from taking on too much water during wet. If they don't take on as much water, they won't take as long to dry. Oh, colony defense went up. Cool, cool, cool. I really am just curious how much these stats play into things. Like, if we play high, like shooting for straight up empowering the colony's defenses early on, can we just handle that whole invasion? This game is just so interesting.
Who
in
knows?
The different routes you can do and the different stats. I just really want to know how they affect everything. You should be able to develop a spray that the loggers can apply to the fruiting body of the mushwood, the part that sticks out above the ground, to close its pores. Reducing the negative pressure on the body should stop it from pulling up so much water from the mycelial network underground. This is great. Logging would be much more efficient now. Card becomes mental blue. Makes sense. I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. No! I can make this work somehow. Yeah, that's about right. No matter what, I'm gonna have to split something up to make this work if I want to have them all in the same color, but we're already beating it, so I'm not too stressed about it. Oh, no stars though, dang. +4 biology. My little Ricky card is helping me with the stats a lot. Late pollen. Alright. Let's go get some more points with Tangent and Nomi Nomi. I was actually hoping it would still let me move around. Oh, I think we're almost there. I'll be honest, I didn't realize they actually had like a number system associated with those hearts. I thought it worked more like Harvest Moon, where it just is like, nah, you don't get to know how much it is until the heart changes. Alright, let's study some engineering, because that should put Nomi Nomi where we can actually have their seat. You're headed back to your quarters at the end of the day, and you pass by the med bay, where you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds, not the usual broken limbs and sunstroke. One of them is holding its howl to her own leg, staunching blood flow from a massive animal bite. Another looks nearly blinded from acid. It looks like chaos in there. Let's help in medbay. More stress, but yeah. Gosh, it's a good thing you were here. Triaging? What's that word? Does! Word! What is the word? Triaging?
What, triage?
Triage? Alright. This is why I have Tazgal, is because he tells me how to pronounce words that I should already know.
I mean, triage is a very specific word as far as medical terms go. It's literally just... triaging is effectively allocating and determining wounds based on severity, where you rank people from, like, green, they're good to go, you don't need to touch them. Yellow, they're kind of in a bad spot, probably need to get attention soon. Red are the most urgent, and then you have black. who are so far gone that you do not bother touching them because it's a losing battle. You need to get the ones that are red that are actually worth saving, or that you can save, rather.
Aw, that's really sad.
Yeah, triage is a very specific sort of thing that they teach as a medical skill, but it's more or less just prioritizing who and what needs to get worked on in a systematic order.
Oh, okay. Triaging and getting the most badly wounded into the medbay is difficult, and the others need traditional medical attention while they wait. It's hectic, stressful work, but you're able to keep your head and provide assistance. Good work in there, Solana, Chief Engineer Instant says. You know, with how the colony's grown, I could use an assistant nurse in here, someone I can trust to take care of things while I'm working in the lab. Come back next month and give me a hand if you're interested. Oh, cool. We can do nursing assistant. Do.
That one's probably good for both organizing and biology or something like that.
Our stress is pretty high. I probably need to take a break. It's early dust, but let's go see Nomi, because we should have a scene with them now. You find Nomi in the lounge, flanked by 2 holoscreens and doodling in a sketchbook with real paper. One holoscreen is playing an animated kids show, while the other is a wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. Nomi's attention moves between the 3 easily. When they see you, they jump quickly close their holoscreens, sitting up straight and clutching their sketchbook to their chest. Oh, hi, Solana! They giggle, rubbing the back of their head charmingly. How you doing? It's okay. You can watch cartoons here. Are we a little old for cartoons? Is that in a different language? Both of these are really cool. I want to answer both. There we go. Well, yeah, Nomi says, wrinkling her nose. It's better in the original language, but the subtitles don't tell the whole story either. Nomi sets their sketchbook.
Dubs over subs. I respect it.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, kinda. Nomi sets their sketchbook aside. It really depends on the translation. Nomi sets their sketchbook aside and looks around conspiratorially. I thought you were gonna bust me for jailbreaking my holopad, they said. All the Helio kids have restrictions on what we can watch and for how long, but you guys have so many more cartoons than we had. Nomi throws their arms in the air. Like the first season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. What? Yes, I absolutely love Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. Absolutely. Oh, smile! What? Nomi cries, clapping their hands to their cheeks. Really? It's the best cartoon ever made. What else has schoolgirls who look like aircrafts from the waist down battling evil aliens while dealing with the stresses of high school life?
Oh, it's Strike Witches. Got it.
You have to agree, you were pretty fond of the arc in the 3rd season, where Kamiya and Otoko disagreed about whether Haruka could truly be considered a hyperjet if she was part helicopter. The Helio Media Archive only had season 2 through 9 and only 3 of the OVAs, Nomi said, puffing their cheeks out. Can't believe in the 4th OVA fight Captain Yumiko gets captured by the aliens and brainwashed to think she's an alien sleeper agent the whole time. You hadn't seen the 1st season? Nomi shrugs and pokes one finger into their cheek. Spaceship kids make do. You don't have to know everything about something you like in order to call yourself a fan, Nomi continues. Just liking it with all your heart's good enough. They always give me rainbow cards. Nomi laughs.
Because they're friends.
Nomi laughs and flips over their sketchbook, showing off some of their drawings. I was drawing some fan art for the show, they say. Well, it's kind of fan art. Okay, it's really more like if I was a character in Hypergirl, so it's no say.
This is my OC.
This is what. No, it isn't. I want to know what aircraft she would be. They would be.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have a high enough whatever that is.
I know, it's empathy. Looks good, keep at it. Oh, thanks, Alana, Nomi says, shooting you a stunned smile. I will, for sure. You need a break soon? Fair enough. Let's go play with our buddy. Hi, Rex. Hugs. You really can just hug him every month and get free friendship.
It's like, yo, dog, here, have a hug.
Oh, hi, Cal. That's what I wanted to know. You spot Cal heading towards the barn at the far end of the farms. Hi, Solana, he waves. Hey, how's Socks? Cal shudders at the sack he's carrying. Bringing some food to Socks, he says, looking around to make sure no one hears. You want to come with? Of course I do! So Socks is doing okay. You enter the barn and Socks slithers down from the rafters with all of her mini feet, both lengthwise and anatomy-wise. She trills happily when Cal pulls a fist-sized rocks from the sack. He tosses them up to her and she snaps them out of the air, pulverizing them with a shower of gravel in her massive jaws. You even do a few as well, watching her cavort around the barn, making chittering noises. I have a little while before I have to get back to work, Cal says. What should we do? Let's teach Socks a new trick. I know it was going to do that, and I probably should have taken the break, but I don't know. Oh yeah, Cal agrees. I've been working on getting her to follow directions lately. That's a great idea. You spend about half an hour teaching Socks how to shake a paw. There are a lot of paws to choose from, and she seems to be delighted in giving you different one each time. You can't help but think that working with her like this might come in handy in the future. That's cute. Alright. Relax in the park. You spend some time this month cleaning up around your mom's memorial and clearing away the weeds. You know she's not really here, but it feels like she approves somehow. Yep, get rid of the baby. It's Vertuminalia. Oh right, that was a good time to relax. Everyone in high spirits as you decorate the colony square. The great tables are piled high with food, groaning under the weight of heaps of roasted and steamed vegetables, barbecued meat, stews, and... Karaf? What is that? Karafis? Karefs? Taz! New word!
Hmm?
New word! Karafes?
Word is that?
You don't know that one?
Oh, carafe.
Is that how that's pronounced?
I think.
Karaf? Okay.
Yeah, it's a glass container with a flared lip.
Oh. I think I know what that low. I have an image for what that is. Malt cider and cakes dripping with frosting and sugar bug syrup. You gather in the colony square for the usual speeches. Lum takes the stage to fanfare and applause. Hello, people of Vertumina, he exclaims over the din. Happy Vermintulnialia. You couldn't have made the name of this thing easier to pronounce. You can hit 100 stress with no consequences, except you have to rest, of course. Yeah. I think that was a good time to rest, just since this is the festival. Lum. How are you doing, Butch? Let's see. He takes a big theatrical breath. Do you smell that? That's the smell of victory. We humans have secured our hold on this planet, and now it's time to celebrate. You are celebrating way too soon, bud. Lum gestures towards the sagging feast tables. Eat, drink, and be merry. The crowd cheers again. After the council members each give their annual reports, everyone starts clearing the square to set up for the Vertuminalia games. It's so hard.
The Vertuminalia Games!
There you go. You feel the pulse of a new hollow message in your palm and open it to read. Happy Vertuminalia. Okay, there's a present for you on the table. XOXO, your secret admirer. What? We have a secret admirer? You rush over to the feast table and spot a wrapped present among the roasted vegetables. Oh, wow, you have a secret admirer. Gift from a secret admirer. +2 to the last card. Interesting. It's like a little bracelet. You unwrap your present. It's a data band. You snap it on your wrist and boot it up on your hollow palm. It's full of all your favorite songs, videos, shows, and games. A collection curated by someone who must really know you. So it's gonna be Dis, right? It's either Dis or Nim. It's
Probably.
one of them. Probably Dis. I think his friendship's higher. Now you'll always have your media with you, even if the net goes down, including all your favorite episodes of the rise and fall of Sanctuary Moon. Nice. You search the holopalm for any hint as to who could have made it, but you can't find anything. You'll have to ask around, but later. The games are about to begin. I don't know, from what we've seen Nomi do, it sounds like something they could do.
This is true.
I guess I have to do Xeno wrestling again.
Sorry, your other stats are too garbo.
They are. I've been trying, man. I keep trying. My persuasion was almost there. It's literally just my bad stats.
Yep.
Well, this is a good way to make friends with these two. Are you at 1 yet? No, you're not. Of course you aren't. Does it show me the number if I do that? No, it doesn't. Nim and Vase are your competitors this year. They're always my competitors. They've both been training hard. It can't be any harder than wrestling you, Vase says, and Nim goes red and punches him in the arm. Well, those two are getting along. Oh, hello. The people watching gasp as the animal is brought out from its pens. It's a unisaur, and a starving one from the looks of it. It growls and snaps its teeth at its handlers. Full unisaurs are docile creatures. Hungry unisaurs are mindless rage machines. They eat like snakes, swallowing up large prey whole using their inner mouths to rip it up. This one's hungry enough to swallow you whole if it catches you. Luckily, this one looks so hungry that it's weaker than usual, giving competitors a chance. Aw, that's really sad, though.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, it is unfortunate, but it is what the soldier people brought along with them for their tradition stuff, and it's rude.
It make me sad. Oh, where else can I put this? Probably that and then this. Yep. More stress, but it's fine. Lassoing the Unisaur is relatively easy, but you end up running around forever trying not to get skewered by its horn. You have to yank hard on the rope to wear it down before you can even try to ride it. Oh, we got that one again. There are a few moments where you realize your life is in actual danger. This Unisaur is no joke. You end up wounding the Unisaur with your clumsy attempts to wrestle it, but you didn't want to die. What were you supposed to do? And now our stress resets too. Yeah, I guess that was a point. I guess I didn't have to rest that day because it would have given me about half back. It's tomato.
It's fine.
After the festivities, everyone descends on the feast. You heap your plate with more food than you can eat in 3 sittings. When all the food is gone and the sunset is broken in the heat of the day, people break out their instruments. Everyone dances well into the night. Me. Oh, Cal again. You find Cal catching a break in the shade of one of the gardening sheds. A wide-brimmed hat pulled down low over his eyes. Hearing you approach, he lifts the brim and shoots you a smile. Hey, Solana, taking a break too? Someone gave you a data band. Might have been Cal. We'll leave him alone. I guess it could have been Cal. I don't know that he actually works with that kind of stuff, though. Dim's at 51. This is at 51. Nem is at 50.
This is the highest, but you do also have... Honestly, most of your main group are above 40, so it's like, it could be any of them, really.
I know, but I'm also like, who would be, like, smart enough to pull something like that off, right? I don't know if that plays into it. Yeah, tangent would be pretty. We can check tangent. This is pointless, I don't want to know. Tangent looks up from her holopalm. A cross look on her face. You're what? Star Solana, do I look like I have time for childish games? Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. It might just be Dis because it's highest friendship for all
Yeah.
we know.
That's what I would think.
Or it might be Nomi Nomi.
I really want it to be Nomi. I'll be honest. I doubt it, but I'd love it. You've got a secret admirer? Yeah, it's not them. Either Nomi's a better liar than you give them credit for, or you're on the wrong track. Yeah, it's probably Dis. I mean, Dis has messed with stuff like that too before, so it makes sense if it's him.
Yeah.
I would not see Rex doing that. I wonder if you get different gifts.
Maybe.
Where is Dis? I guess we can ask Nem. I doubt it, though. Gross. Yeah. It's not Nem. Is this how I'm supposed to know? Because Dis is hiding from me and I can't talk to him?
He is hidden. A truly secret admirer.
Maybe he's out here? Yep, here he is. Aw, that's cute. Don't make a big deal about it? Yeah, I won't. So what? It was Dis. It is whoever has the
so it
highest.
is. Yeah.
Still cute. We found it out. Okay, what do we work on? We have high... those stats. I should really be trying to get my empathy up, because it's kind of sad. Yeah, I can apply to be a tutor, can't I? Apply at the robotics lab? I need more engineering for that. Guess we'll keep working these. You look over Nomi's holopalm during class and are surprised to see that their screen is full of angular doodles. They explain that people on Earth used to pretend to see pictures in the stars, and that Vertumina should have its own constellations. It's not exactly astronomy, but they're obviously happy to be able to draw in class. Aw, look at that happy face.
So happy.
So happy.
Not anymore.
Why did that one go up? For each unplayed card. Got it. So that would be a 5. I could swap that one. Ta-da! That was actually a really a good card to get there.
Yeah. A complete blue straight. Nice.
Very nice. That's engineering. Raising stats are definitely an effort.
Quite.
Light dust. Probably keep doing the same thing. One of your assignments is to learn about conditional statements by creating a simple text-based game. You do okay, but Nomi's game is the breakthrough hit of the season. Everyone wants to play their game, even some people who weren't even in class. They just built like that. Nice. See, what's wild to me is that I feel like there's got to be something that gets us better stats in all the other ones, because this was too easy to raise. You know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Hmm.
Let's be a tutor. I'm curious to see what this does.
Yeah, see what ones it gives you.
Apply for the job. You tell Dr. Instance you're interested in the job. She looks up from her holopalm, just like she noticed you exist. Yes, you'll do, she says, nodding. The younger, slower kids have trouble keeping up with congruence sometimes. You mostly just have to pat them on the back now and then and stop them from wandering off when they're supposed to be studying. No offense, but anyone with a pulse could do it. You wait for further instruction. Instant sighs, shooing you away dismissively. You know where the classrooms are. Just come when you're not doing whatever nonsense teenagers do here. So we can tutor children now. Gives us more reasoning and empathy. And friendship with Nomi. You could also assist in medbay. Which is... oh, that's a lot of biology and empathy. That wouldn't be bad. Hello! How's it going? Kuro... Pechi? Is that correct? Kuro Pechi? How would you pronounce? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I apologize if I'm butchering the name.
Yeah, I think that's how, maybe. Oh my god, medbay gives you empathy!
Yes.
That's amazing! You never have empathy!
That sounds horrible!
I mean...
You like my way of
you
saying
don't
it?
on this character?
That's true, I don't have it in this character. But I have so many other stats. Empathy is literally my lowest stat, isn't it? Maybe organizing? 17 versus 15. You report your first shift as Dr. Instance's nursing assistant. Instance is never supposed to be the literal doctor for everyone in the colony. Never supposed to be. Oh, yeah, okay. All of the colony's medical needs were supposed to be covered by the med beds. Then you're eventually eventually with trained medical professionals from your generation. With the growing number of wounded and sick, it's pulling Instance's attention away from her actual work in the lab. Hence why she needs help. I'm a doctor, not a physician, Instance grumbles as she swipes through her holopalm and gives you access to the medbay systems. I can study the local xenofauna so it stops killing us, or I can treat burns and upset tummies. I can't do both. There, she says, as the haptics in your holopalm pulse. You should have access. Now, don't bother me for anything less than a cranial bleed. It's a medbed, not a jar of leeches. Just follow the instructions and push the right buttons. You need something? Ask Congruence. Congruence beams at you from her holo monitor. Can you handle that? I can handle anything. That's the spirit, Congruence chirps. It's you, me, you and me, Solana. High five. You gently bonk Congruence's panel with your open palm and she laughs. There are no patients today, so you're going to brush up on your first aid training. Every colonist gets first aid training starting in their early teens. Lungs gotta breathe, heart's gotta beat, blood should stay inside the body. Check. Good things to know. Fantastic things to know. You run through the quiz scenarios with Congruence for a whole week. CPR, elevate and pressure on wounds, wrap broken bones, flush eyes with water, leave foreign objects in. Okay, and be real careful with neck injuries. Have you played any of this game? I assume you are. You have. I'm so curious about like the different things you can do in this game because of how my particular run has gone, and I can definitely see the replay value because I want to play through it like 500 times to see everything.
Mm-hmm. Especially since the majority of ways you've solved problems has been running headfirst at it and punching it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at my stats. You can tell which way I lean.
Dang, you played it a lot then.
Yeah, I have a proxy. Holy cow! Do you know how many endings this game has in total? 22. That's insane. got every conceivable romance. You think? You think? I love the fact that you have to say you think. That's insane. I just love all of the options this game gives, and a lot of the dialogue is really well written. For something that has that many endings, that's insane. Busy and obsessed year has been. 29 in total. Gotcha. Oh, you're almost there. That's awesome. Let's see. Fun fact, Congruence informs you. On the field, your holopump can discharge its batteries all at once as makeshift defibrillators. What? That's pretty cool. First aid is important, but the goal is just to get the person stable long enough to bring them here to a medbed. That's where you and Dr. Instance will take over. You'll be fine. Might only be a matter of life and death. No biggie. It might only be a matter of life and death. No biggie. I was like, did I read that line right? Yep, I did. Okay. But yes, I've enjoyed it a ton. This whole playthrough has been great. It has made me very sad many times, and we are making our way through it. And I have a cute little squid cat that I love very much. That I
Good
named
old
Squishy.
squid cat.
I named it Squishy. Oh, this isn't a strength challenge. Duh. Can I still win with it as a strength challenge? I sure as heck can. A game with all the soul? For sure. Ooh, tell me who your favorite character is. That's a lot of biology. Heck yes! And now organizing
Good
is
biology.
the stat. Because empathy went up to 18. Solana's age is 16 right now. We are nearing the glow, so we're almost 70. If that's tricky, that's fair. Every event in exploring causes +10 stress instead of +15. Nice! That would have been great for me to have had back when I was leveling all that. Oh, I got a double perk?
Maybe.
Oh, bravery went up. Collectibles respawn faster and more slots are filled. Cool.
Nice.
What does it mean by more slots are filled?
I don't know.
I get the collectibles. Alrighty. Berry. Give me that. Don't want to spoil anything? That's fair. I appreciate that. Oh wait, that means that your favorite character is probably someone I haven't met, huh? Don't worry, that part's not a spoiler. I spoiled myself on that whenever I opened the friendship menu and saw a bunch of blank spaces. Hey, don't overthink it! How you doing, Dad? Hey, my little genius, your dad exclaims, swooping down and kissing the top of your forehead. Savior of the colony. What do you need, love bug? Also, I love our dad in this game. I love all of his nicknames and just how he behaves. I love all of it. It's fantastic. Where are you, Nomi? Nomi! Where is Nomi? Nomi, where are you? It is raining. I could see them staying inside. Nope, they're over here. Hi, Nomi. Gestures you to sit down. So used to people not sitting with me because I talk so much. I get it. I'm just super high energy person. I've always been, ever since I was a kid. If I bother you, just tell me to be quiet. I don't mind. No, Nomi, you can keep talking. I'm fine with it. left off from first moment, but it was a long time till you could see Ma's point. Okay. See Ma's point. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yes, yes, I understand. Found something you might like. Right. I'm trying to think what stat I want to work on. What is close? Engineering is pretty close. I think it's like at 33 I would get that, and persuasion's pretty close. We could just work in medbay again. But that's not either of those. That's biology. Colony food supply looks good. Security rating is yellow. That's Mars and Rex. Also, I love the fact that you can just walk up and give Rex hugs to get better friendship with him. It's very funny. It's very adorable. Alright, let's go back over here. And I could tutor children. That would give me more empathy. But so does medbay. And medbay gives me more empathy. Biology has hit. What was this one again? Empathy and reasoning. I'm probably trying to balance my stats more than I really should. But +1 to engineering. There's creativity and persuasion. My persuasion's also close. Creativity's pretty good. At first you don't even like her. That's fair. She is pretty much the more stern one of the two. But yeah, she's a very, in my opinion, she's a very important character. This month you're supposed to learn about different styles of dance. Mars takes this fairly easily, but Tang objectively refuses to, saying she'd rather be penalized for non-cooperation than make a fool of herself. She sits the whole month out doing independent study on philosophy of medicine. No matter how much Mars cajoles, bribes, or begs Tang to dance with her, she doesn't budge. I have a project for Solana Saya without a perk. Huh. Card becomes yellow. +1. Oh, this is going to be a good one. That gives +10 stress. 4, 5. I could do that. Could also do that. It's a 7. And 2. It's not a complete straight, but it's still a super goal. Probably not quite high enough. Oh, it's bet you it's 3 short. It's getting there. So the Heliopause just landed in this one, and I'm very fond of Nomi, so I've been trying to spend a lot of time with them. I like Nomi a lot.
Yeah.
We've got one more. Let's just run through it real quick. And I probably am not giving out gifts or I know I'm not doing everything optimally, but I'm just kind of having fun with it, you know? Let's do this one more time, because I think with the buffs I could probably get that up. Nomination! Min-maxing is just a style. Well, min-maxing, I kind of accidentally did this one because I found out I could explore early on, and exploration, like, is insane for your combat, or your, what do you call these, like, strength stats, I guess? So, I don't know. I just early on got a lot of them because I was out exploring constantly, which is also why I have such a high friendship with Dis at this point. You learn the language you speak. Esperanto is a conlang or constructed language. It's designed to be easy for foreign speakers, at least European ones, to learn in the hopes that it would bring people together. The word Esperanto means one who hopes. Oh, that's cute. You call them red? And you seem already convinced of a second run. Yes, I will probably play it a lot. I don't know that I'll play it on stream, but I will definitely replay it because I want to see. I want to grow up with a certain friend that apparently you're guaranteed to lose the first round, and I want to see how that goes. Esperanto really exists. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that. That's really cool. Okay, random card locked in one slot. Well, that's hilarious because that's a really good card to have locked in that slot.
It's like, oh no, wait a minute.
However, this one doesn't get its buff, but that's fine. Actually, I bet you I can finagle this. I have plenty of these. Let's see. So it's a 1 right now. This card has confused me this entire playthrough. 4, 3. No, I have to have that or else this one won't be a 5. I mean, I can beat it easy enough. It's just like there's something satisfying about putting them in the right order. Hey, creativity hit it. And persuasion is short by 1, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, it's glow season. Tammy, yes. I want to see how those go. 5% chance to gain 1 extra skill. That is cool. That is a good one to have, like, from the beginning. What is that, creativity? Yes.
Ooh, yeah, that is a really good one, but that's a level 2 perk, so
I
that
know, but
would take
well,
some getting.
it would because you don't have a good way of getting creativity early on, which is why this is such a good perk. Got it.
That makes sense.
All right, we're in glow season, and more people are outside than I was expecting. What happened? I'm just curious. Can you actually leave the colony during glow season? No, you can't. Okay, that makes perfect sense. They're like, no, you're not leaving. What are you talking about? Go back to your room. Okay. I could work on engineering. I could try one more for persuasion since that's a good one. Where is Nomi? I need to give her something. Give them something. Blister. Nomi. Where are you at, Nomi? Let's see. No? I guess Nomi's not out and about. I guess not everyone is. The glow isn't for everybody. Though I do love how the glow looks in game. I just love this whole area. Let's see. I feel like I went through this year a little bit faster than I usually do. It was a peaceful year, which doesn't happen a lot. Hi, Cal.
Yep.
Wish glow was real. It is very pretty how everything looks. I also want to replay it because I know that I know a lot of the mechanics better. I feel like I could start from the very beginning and make a lot of progress in every field a lot better than I did originally. How's my reasoning? Let's just get persuasion over that hump. That's creativity. Do I have persuasion in any other thing? Because I just got creativity past that, so I'd like it if I could raise something else, but probably not. We'll just do it. We're making good friends with Tangent. Wait, is Tangent higher than Dis now? I've spent a lot of time with Tangent. They're about to be. This month you're supposed to learn about different styles of dance. Mars takes this fairly easily. That's the first time I have actually seen a duplicate dialogue. I don't think I've seen a duplicate before, which is wild.
I mean, they have a lot of text for a lot of scenarios.
They do. It's insane. Other card. For each other card, we'll just kind of buff that. That technically counts as one. No, there's not much point to that. I mean, I beat it. That's not bad. 3 5s in a row. Boop. And we hit Persuasion. Yellow cards get +1 in social challenges. That's nice. You're lying in bed, staring at the wormhole through your window when you hear a deep thump resonate through the ground. The second one quieter. The woven roof of your room quivers, unleashing a season's worth of fine glowing dust to sift through the air. Through your open window, you hear voices sounding the alarm. The annual offensive is here, and leading the charge are 2 massive faceless. Ooh, okay, we're joining the fray. Oh, these things are terrifying. Yeah. You grab a plasma rifle and report to the front, where the line of soldiers has taken up arms and is waiting for orders. The colony prepares to defend itself against the 2 building-scale faceless, as well as teeming swarm of smaller Xenos that seep towards you. Hold steady, orders from Security Chief Rhett. Keep the line. No, Governor Lum yells. Running from the front gates to the front of the defensive line, he elbows Rhett out of the way and waves his arms wildly. Bring them closer. Draw them in. Are you okay? Rhett stops himself from shoving Lum back, but just barely. You can tell. Are you serious? He retorts. We can't let them any further into the colony. We're going to fight them on our territory. Lum, you're insane. Lum cries, raising his plasma rifle over his head with one hand. We have the walls. Let us use them. We'll let them come inside and pick them off one by one, dude.
That is a terrible plan, dude.
We can't pick off a faceless, Rhett sputters from the sidelines. Lum smiles maniacally. As you can see the gleam of his teeth from here. I have a plan, he roars. Just follow my lead. Oh, God. Oh, no, not again.
Look on the bright side. If he dies, you'll have someone better in command.
With that, he turns and begins to run towards the approaching animals, roaring taunts and firing wildly into the fray to draw them close. At a loss, Rhett motions you to fall back and let the animals approach. The area just inside the gates becomes a swirling melee of smaller Xenos and plasma rifle fire, 2 faceless lumbering slowly behind. Try to stay out of the way, or get in there. But this is the challenge. A perception challenge. Which would imply...
I'd try and stay out of the way.
Naomi's cards are so powerful. I love them.
They are quite strong.
Actually, drop that. That's fine. Does that work? This card confuses me so much.
Yeah, but they got you 31 on the first 3, so that's really good.
I know. Is it counting as 1 or is it counting as a 6? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
+8 for a straight. So yes, it is counting as a 6. I wish it
Okay.
showed it as a 6. I would feel a lot less
No.
confused. Let's see. Do I have the one where... Okay. It's also counting as a 6 for the straight. It's counting as a 1 point for the sum.
Okay.
And as a 5 for the pair and a 7 for the... Dang! It is doing double duty,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, the wild cards do a lot of different things, which
Okay.
is really neat.
Okay, that clears up why it doesn't just pick a number and it just sits at 1. Okay, I understand now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Effectively, if it has a 1 value, it means it's working.
I used it very efficiently. On accident, but yes. Okay, so I can do this, and I don't want to use the egg, but I'm going to use the egg. Because that gives me another straight. We're good on that. All cards under 2 become 2. I still have a baby card. Burst the last pain. For each gem on other cards. All cards become blue. Don't say mistake, say happy accident. I guess I could do that. It would turn it into a flush. I mean, we passed the check. Is there any way I can actually make these more organized? Probably. No, that one has to be at the beginning. So it'd be something like... but this one has to be there for it to actually do that. Yeah, I can't do it. It has to be in a spot where it can do all of its funsies. It works. I could have probably done better, but it's fine.
It's fine, you won.
Those points in perception I desperately need.
Oh yes, so much.
You're not exactly a professional soldier, but you manage to hold your own against the Xenos, even though you still scream and retreat when someone gets too close. When something gets too close. You don't injure any humans with your plasma rifle, at least. Out of the artillery smoke wafting over the battlefield, Lum comes running. Here they come! Here they come! He shouts joyfully and plows through the gates with 2 faceless goblin behind him. It's without a doubt idiotic and horrendously dangerous. You can't help it. You hit a record on your holopalm and film the ensuing chaos. Oh my gosh. You catch a glimpse of Chief Rhett putting his hands over his face and sighing.
You're like, hold up, I gotta record this.
A squad of Helio soldiers take up charge and help the shepherd the Faceless into the open area in the middle of the colony. You have a horrible flashback to the first time you saw a Faceless inside these walls. From the looks on the faces of the other Stratos, you're not the only one. Then you're all thrown to the ground by a tremendous explosion. Oh my god. Fire engulfs the center square, roasting the 2 Faceless into a furnace that blasts the sweat from your pores. Rocks and chunks of dirt patter all around you. With the occasional thunk of burning mushwood, those soldiers nearest the blaze all recoil in surprise. Clearly no one but Lum knew the square had been rigged with explosives. You crazy man!
What the hell, man? That's the town square and you rigged it with C4?
Hey Benny, how's it going?
I mean, that's effective, but like, damn, man.
You don't think anyone was caught in the blast, but it was close. But anyone could have... I mean, it's probably some kind of weight trigger, but still, people could have gotten hurt. Lum stands before the blaze, laughing and firing at the 2 tortured Faceless as they roast to death. You raise your holopalm to capture the image. His silhouette dark against the column of flame and smoke. Yeah, what a great picture. It was ridiculously dangerous and stupid, but it does look pretty cool on your recorded footage. People filter out their hiding space. filter out of their hiding spaces, shielding their faces from the heat coming off the bonfire in the middle of the square. On the horizon, the first watery rays of quiet sunrise are struggling to make a dent in the hot orange glare. The colony's fire suppression system is turned on the square, revealing the charred corpses of the two faceless. Utopia walks by with a reclamation team hauling an industrial plas cutter on a hovercraft. Did he use the mining explosives? Utopia says in awe. Mighty bold of him. Those things will blow a hole in a mountain, or a creature, I suppose. She sighs. Wish he could have saved them for mining. That must have been the last of them, and we sure as heck can't make more. Then she and her crew are out on the earshot as they pick their way out of the blast crater and carve up the faceless for recycling. See, this is the problem. He's relying on high explosives and stuff like that to deal with these things. What do you do when you're out?
You're screwed is what happens when you're out. Also, good luck, Benny. You got this.
You have a job interview tomorrow? Good luck. I hope it goes well. Oh, our defense went down. That makes sense because we wasted explosives. I mean, we didn't really waste them. The faceless are still scary, but... why did he need to put them in the square? Why there? Fortunately, the colony was well defended. You and the other colonists have been fortifying defenses, putting security above all else. Tonight's defense was still a resounding, if messy, success. But if Utopia's right, you don't have any more of those explosives now. You can't just nanoprint unstable molecules like that. What are you gonna do during the next attack? Yeah, I get the weird feeling that Lum is going... Oh! Our portrait changed again!
Of course, you are the growing.
We are the growing. Hang on, I gotta see these. I gotta see portraits. Yellow cards get a +1 in social challenges. Wait, where did I get that? Persuasion level. Ah. Nice. Look at that hair. Tangent looks cool. Oh my god! What a fantastic design! I love them. Ah! Yawns are infectious. Join in yawn too. You spot Tangent leaning against the wall outside engineering. She's yawning, rubbing her eyes, and staring off into space. She startles you as you walk up. Solana, I was just taking a short break. Did you stay up all night too? She asks. I don't even remember when I slept last. It might have been a few days ago. You haven't slept in 2 days? More like 3, she replies, then pauses for another jaw-cracking yawn. But as I said, I'm tired. Even my enhanced body has limitations. You look at her quizzically. I don't need sleep as much as other people. It's genetic, what's it? She says foggily. You know, a DNA enhancement? I guess sometimes even I forget to do it. I should set myself a reminder. Hollow, add to schedule. Sleeping, nightly. 2300 for 3 hours. 3 hours? Her hollow palm emits a tone in response.
I mean, if she's literally been enhanced to get by for 3 hours, that sounds real convenient.
It does. I'd take that enhancement in a heartbeat. Tangent nods sleepily. That should do it, she murmurs. Her eyes are practically closed. Find her someplace to take a nap, get her an energy drink. Let's let her have a nap. Tang follows you obediently into the engineering wing, too tired to protest. You slip into medbay and grab a blanket and pillow off of a shelf. By the time you return, Tang's already fallen asleep, curled up in an egg chair in the waiting area. You gently place the blanket over her, and she hums happily from going slack with much-needed sleep. Aww. I need a break soon? What do you mean I need a break soon? Over the years, a lot of people have started wearing a lot less clothing than you remember from when you were growing up on the climate-controlled stratospheric. Definitely a lot less than the hollow vid you brought from Earth. Rex, though? Rex is really acclimated to Vertumina's hot, sultry weather.
Take off your own shirt in solidarity.
Oh my god! Why are these my 2 options?
I'm sorry, you don't have enough whatever that second one is.
To just disrobe? Are you kidding me? He asks, throwing his arms wide. First, it's hot as balls out here. I work outdoors, and hooey, no joke, I take off more if I could. He cranes his head up to the sky. Second, I like the feeling of the sun on my skin. After 15 years in a sunless tube hurtling through space, I want to soak in as much as I can. Makes me feel great. Rex laughs and knocks himself into your shoulder. I think our bodies were meant to live this way. Don't even get me started about pants, bud.
Rex is 100% for nudity.
Probably. Oh, yes. I love how colorful their hair is. I just love it. I love it. It's also a really great outfit. I love it. Everyone's so serious all the time, Nomi says, touching their chin with the tip of their finger. I'm trying my best to help, even if I'm not good at soldier stuff. I can at least make things that make people smile. That's important too, right? Yes. Yes, it is, Nomi. Very important. If I get the job, I can finally buy everything you're missing to start streaming. Well, that'd be good. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, Nim! She looks so cool! Is that the same? She got her hair done like Calm. That's cool. I like that.
Nice.
Nim's doing squats in the training yard. 30, 31. Oh, hey, Solana. She jumps up and stretches her legs. Feel like challenging the squat queen? The squat queen? I just want to see all their portraits. That's what I'm after. I feel like you didn't change too much. I mean, your jaw got a little bit more chiseled. You look a little angrier at the world. Base is standing in a group of soldier buddies. You can't hear their conversation, but from the hand gestures, it's something about explosions and probably aliens. They all laugh, and one of the soldiers slaps Base on the back. Base catches your eye and beckons you over. We were just talking about getting out of here, you know? Taking back the wilderness for the humans. Base says, it's bloody awesome. It's what we came here to do. Huh.
Good luck without those explosives, my dude.
Yeah. Mars. Oh, I love her hair. Yeah. I really should have put more time into leveling up Mars's friendship, just so I could get to know her better. But this is a great design. I love her design. You see Mars reclining. Every design in this game is beautiful. I love them all. But if things go good, you'll work at a pizza place. Ooh, pizza. I like pizza. Pizza's good.
Pizza is good.
You see Mars reclining with her feet in a bowl of water, colorful goop on her face, and slices of dust melon on her eyes. She lifts the dust melon off one of her eyes to see you approach. I can identify the clumping of your horrible boots while fast asleep, darling, she says. Are you still running around everywhere? It sounds exhausting. It's important to take care of yourself. She settles the dust melon slice back onto her eye and smiles. You should take notes. Cal? Oh wow, Cal changed a lot. Cal's holding an ice pack to his face. Hey Solana, he greets you, giving you a half-hearted wave. Don't worry, he says, indicating the swelling scrape across his cheek. Kinda weird how me and Rex get so clumsy around the Helio kids, huh? Get so clumsy around the Helio kids. He gives you a significant look. Our dad hasn't aged a day. Your dad doesn't have time to chat, but he waves hello. Dad's been busy. Where is Dis? Is Dis the only one I haven't seen
Probably
so far?
down south again, yeah.
There he is. Hey Dis, what you doing? Oh, not bad. I love how colorful they have their hair. I just adore it. You got some. Did he make his own tattoo? Oh, and a flower. That's cute. Dis is kneeling with his hands flat on the ground. Sometimes I swear I can hear the planet talking, he says. Everyone always told me I was weird. Maybe they were right. Did I check out everyone's portraits? Did I get everybody? I think I did.
I think that was everyone.
They're all so good. I love them all. Alright. Well, I've been doing one Aegis stream, and it is probably about time to call this one because I don't have enough time to go through another one. And it feels kind of complete, you know? Just go through a year at a time. Just because these are short streams. But
Yeah.
I've been enjoying the game a lot. And I love Squishy. It's so quiet and so tiny, petite. I love it. It's so cute. One thing I do want to check real quick before I forget about it. I want to see if the supply depot has anything new. Since I've been using different stats. Does not look like it. Plus 30 bravery. That's a lot of bravery. But that's literally the one I don't need it for.
Yep.
Plus 50 combat if you want something to just rack all of those combat challenges. That I don't need. Because my combat's at 70. Persuasion wouldn't be bad. Because I'm horrible at that. Plus 20 to persuasion. That's a cool jacket. Oh, it is a cool jacket. It's literally called a cool jacket.
Exactly.
That's funny. That one may not be bad. But it's really these stats that I need help with. But I think that having these stats higher is what unlocks these. So it's like, I get it. You can't, like, boost your stats that you're having trouble with. But I'm just like, those would be the ones I want to boost. Alright. I have so many kudos, and I don't know what to use them on. I could use them on cake. I probably should be using them on cake. But yes, I think I'm going to call this one here. Let's save. Age 17. And we'll see if we can find someone to raid. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Hmm.